Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, I will start with the morning show. All right, so Fabrizio Romano will be one of our transfer gurus. So Fabrizio Romano they let us know say Arsenal are working hard privately to bring in players into the club. And at this same sentiment, likes of David Ornstein, who is a journalist for The Athletic, now what did that one self talk yesterday? So Fabrizio Romano was telling Give Me Sports when he say Arsenal privately working on signing as dream deal named. So when you read the entirety of the report, you will see where Romano they explain say Arsenal still get eye for Isak. But remember, Ornstein don't tell us say Isak no dey possible again. In fact, when you go down this report, you go see where and say, I'm sure that in private, they, Arsenal, are working hard. We'll try to find out who they want to bring in. Obviously, the dream target remains Alexander Isak and Newcastle, but this is not a player who will be leaving in January. So all this working hard, working hard. David Ornstein told us yesterday that Arsenal will be the busiest of clubs in this remaining maybe 7 days or thereabouts will remain for the transfer window. This window, I don't know, it just did a bit difficult. Somebody was even asking a question, say, Sachus, why was it easy for Manchester City to go to where they went to and get Omar Mamouche? I think they dragged Frankfurt, but Arsenal could not get him. The thing be say, sometimes, make I no lie for you, you can go for a player and the player will turn you down, but you may not hear that kind of thing in the public domain. But from the player statements, like Mamouche was explaining why he chose City. I hear him from the mouth gone. Mamouche said he chose Man City because they are serial winners and he will be joining a winning environment. In that kind of situation, do you blame him? Really? Because when you look at Arsenal's antecedents, in the last 5 years, what have we won? I think I only won like a major trophy like the FA Cup. Before then, done they like maybe 20, 21 years since we win the league. When you look at that type of projects and you look at a Man City project, so you say back to back to back to back to back, like in the win, look at Kyle Walker come up with 17 trophies. So when you contrast and compare both projects, I know we blame and say it's just like some years ago when we put our project in front of Vlahovic turned us down. Why? We are not in Champions League. You don't really blame all these people. So don't think it is every player you go and pitch your project so that the player will just run and come and join you. So for Mamouche to say that, I don't really hold any grudges towards him. I respect his opinion. You get. So now for us to invest into the team and better the team. So it's not really that easy to go and sign. Now apart from Mamouche, who else is available out there? That is why if you watch many times why they analyze, they will say Mo could go for the low hanging fruit. Some people will attack me say, Sachus, that low hanging fruit, and they make us they bring mediocre players, mediocrity. You always celebrate mediocrity. But Baba, the main players where they find, they are not available in January. Okay, so what do we do? Now that position we did like this now. All the people we say we know so we define, even with your money, they are not available. Like this. The Ukrainians don't promise young people say it won't help them win the league. Isak now they pursue champions, you go look where they did for table. The only person why they see when they say like this now is that available. When they say if we put body we will get them. But from the look of things, it's looking like the Mateta know they look that direction or they're looking at that direction, but we in the public domain, we are not privy to that type of information. Vlahovic is in trouble at Juventus with the arrival of Randa Kolomwani and another of their striker we don't beat out from injury. Now only that player, as he say, if we go for and we'll figure out, do you know that in the last 3 games of Juventus, Vlahovic is on the bench? Are you aware? So the manager don't send signal, don't clear and say, Baba, you guys find your square roots. So I don't know whether a deadline they sign we will see Vlahovic enter Arsenal. Who knows? Because that's the only person now looking likely. When we say if you check the probability of him going out, Baba go agree. Say anywhere, any which way, because he wants to play any which way possible in there. But I don't really know. But my happiness to say at least then this Ornstein, Romano, Ben Jacobs, them they give us more hope. So we go sign because say they're serious, they're working, they're going to be busy. We fans don't hear all this thing, but most still wait until after February 3. From February 4, we will take stock. We will see how this transfer window go. What really happened? Why didn't we sign? the money not really there as we think. What happened to the Deloitte money where they say we make over 150 million excess? What happened to all those money? So even the report will say Arsenal over 70 million. I still they wait for debunking. People like Charles Watts. Maybe today later I'll go find Charles Watts a podcast. Look at hear talk. I never see anything again. Let's see whether we debunk it. I don't check Chris Whitley. Nothing was said. Fabrizio Romano said not talking anything. Onstein not talking anything. Ben Jacobs. All these people. Nobody said anything. So if everybody is quiet, then it means it's true. But you have to come and debunk because you can't expect Arsenal to come out and come and tell you, and I lie you. No, Arsenal will never do that. Now, away from that, so people like Eduardo Hagin, can they let us know, say David Ornstein, you give another update, say Arsenal are actually advancing in talks with Sverre Nypan's agent and Rosenborg. And are you even aware, say on Sunday, this boy go Arsenal, go London, go follow them Arsenal hierarchy talk. But before then, I think this report came from Dean James. We call it explain what really happened. You know, say, make I come on this picture first. This guy dealer, it caused one debate on social media. We people want to compare David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano. Fabrizio Romano say Manchester City won't sign the boy. David Ornstein say now Arsenal they in advanced talks with the guy. Arsenal is serious. So people going to pit the two because Ornstein is a journalist. Fabrizio Romano is just normal social media sensation. We get sources. Romano is not a journalist yet. So let's make that distinction clear. Now, Romano talks say Man City, they pursue the guy, that the guy is going to Man City to go and discuss with them, that Man City want to present their project to him. Ornstein said no be so. So means if I come to watch, everybody they watch, we'll see who will get them right at the end of the day. So now we don't get clarity. So what's going to happen now? We say Ornstein actually got it right. And that is why if Ornstein say A, I'd always take in A before Romano, because him they follow the principles of journalism. David Ornstein, from beginning, not they don't say now Arsenal, the advance. Now Arsenal. Now the reports will come here and say Man City won't sign the guy, but not for Man City. In fact, it's not even Man City that are going for the buy. It is the City Group. City Group won't sign him. Call loan him, go give Girona. Then after 1 year or 2 years, they'll come carry him from Girona. Like Girona will come sell him to Man City because it will be illegal to sign him for Man City. Man City go come loan and go give Girona. It will be illegal. So the way they won't do him, they won't buy him, carry and go there. So now be the project where they tender give the guy. And from the look of things, after I go there, watch Man City versus Chelsea, he can come for there. Come Arsenal on Sunday. And for what they talk, Arsenal are in advanced talks with Rosenborg and the players camp. Now, Dean James said, so basically, City where is gonna loan Nypan to Girona, they are not allowed to do that. City Group were talking to him for a move to Girona specifically, not for Man City. Obviously, this is so. In the summer or next year, City can sign him from Girona for cheap. Yes, can City do that? Sign the player to Girona, then go and get him for cheap. Just like say, me now, I the same player, I give my wife. See that kind of deal, because let's say get City, then get Girona. So the money where they move from where Man City go to buy, and now see their post everything they enter. So is that illegal? No. But is it morally right? It's not. Or you can say it is. Depend on how you look at all these type of loopholes. Now people like Man City, Chelsea, they take advantage of. Man City, I think Chelsea have a relationship with OGNIS. So Chelsea say every sign player go there, later go loan and come. Just like Newcastle. Now, do you know that Newcastle owners have affiliations between Newcastle and Al Nassr? Newcastle can wake up in January and say, okay, we want to loan Cristiano Ronaldo to come and help us out. It is right. In fact, it is within the ambits of the law. They can do it. But is it right, really, morally? That's just part of the thing. So from now, we could just watch many sources. They talk about this Sverre Nypan deal. Even said the Daily Mail said Sverre Nypan was in London at the here. The Daily Mail say the guy did for London on Sunday night ahead of talks with Arsenal, with the player currently weighing up his options. Arsenal also continue to explore options to add a forward this week. Now, Simon Jones, one of the reporters of the Daily Mail, actually put out that report. Everybody thought they don't sign striker, they don't sign striker. But what's it today's date? 27. Nothing is up. Chris Whitley also put out. This is Sverre Nypan is in London as Arsenal advance in their talks for the Norwegian starlet. So all of them is good. It makes sense, but more to watch it. Now, the same Chris Whitley give us an update. He said Arsenal fans, they don't put out a petition where people don't sign. The petition, as of yesterday, when I saw the report, it don't gather about 15,000 signatures. But for now, I don't really know how many signatures the team don't gather for now. It gets. But even say all these signatures they gather, wetin the thing go amount to at the end of the day? Shey the thing go the PGMOL or the FA, they go really, like, it is difficult for you to say make they no allow Michael Oliver to officiate Arsenal match. He is arguably the best on paper. I don't know the metrics that they do the selection, but they said he's the best EPL referee and he earns the most salary from the reports they out there. And all these referees will get, they'll be like endangered species. We don't have enough referees to even man our games. The only game or the only people who I know say officially on record, Michael Oliver has been banned from officiating their games, now be Newcastle, because it is on record that he's a Newcastle fan. You know, they officiate Newcastle games. You know, they officiate any game. We get any affiliation or anything to do with Newcastle, maybe relegation battle. If so person lose, Newcastle go enjoy that kind of game. You know, we see and there. Like anything where we say the game get connotation, positive or negative, to Newcastle, you know, we see and there, because that unconscious bias, it must rear its ugly head. So now only that one I know say yes. Everybody knows saying the Newcastle fan, the pictures there online. Now only that one I know say yes, the banner, you know, they involve. But every other match is fair game. Sadly. So now so it just be. It is what it is. All right, okay, I think I've taken that story. So away from that, so Ruben Amorim. So Baba when they explain what happened between him with Rashford. So Ruben Amorim, I don't know whether a youthful exuberance, even though he's not that young, but there's some type of utterances you don't make in the public domain. How do you come out in the public domain when they ask you about Rashford? Why Rashford never play in the last 6 games, like in the bench? You come out and they just say, instead of you go put Rashford, you go put goalkeeper coach. Then go play. Say, I will put the goalkeeper coach Vital before I put a player who does not give the maximum every day. I will not change in that department. Like, how do you say this? What did Rashford really do? Go on, say, what did he do? We go to say, if I play this player, say, I go put goalkeeper coach, may come play. What did the guy really do? We don't really know. Because this is unbecoming. I don't really understand. Thank God for the kind of manager who will get when they put in throwing players under the bus. Because till today, I never really. Now this picture, Fabrizio Romano posted it was trending on social media. See how then they mark Osimhen for Turkey. This is over like 4 players. Baba they struggle, try to break him way. This is the type of power we expect Kai Havertz to have. Don't be to the fall up and down like Agege bread. Use that power and muscle. Hey God, how I wish you have a striker like this. We're going to bully defender. We say all those kind of defender, if you near him, you said we're going to fear to near him. Those are the kind of things I want. Don't be to the fall up and down, they find penalty. Somebody say that like this will struggle to survive for Nigeria. Like as a Nigerian, if you come for Nigeria, anywhere where you go, you go blossom. You go because let's see, don't take your eyes. When I saw that comment on Fabrizio Romano's page, it was a bit funny, but that's on a lighter note anyway. So let's move on to other stories. So Piers Morgan actually went to Saudi Arabia to go and watch Al Nassr match. So the caller asked and say, but what's he make you go watch Cristiano Ronaldo? Because you go there, they snap pictures. He say the reason we can go there now because he come on a secret mission to bring Cristiano Ronaldo to us now to come and help us and score goals. So now be the reason we make in go that place, get everybody come on the laugh on the lighter note. You know, say we don't say for a very, very long time. Morgan already they talk say make Arteta give Cristiano Ronaldo a chance. I think that was even before he left to Saudi Arabia. Say the guy could have helped us win the league, but Arteta they no look all those side. Even there were some rumors. I think it was Rio Ferdinand. They suggest someone could go bring Benzema. But the guy can play like 6 months for us, and go help us win the league. But Arteta know they look towards all those kinds of things. Now, I don't know if you are aware. Say the match where they postponed before Liverpool versus Everton, they don't schedule a date where they go play. Now on the 12th of February 2025, next month, you get then they go play the match. So well, that match gets a lot of like if Liverpool just mistakenly win that match, even though when they say we'll not put mine for league title, we'll not put mine for league title, it will then be official. Well, might just leave the match till when they go play the match, might just come up body. Now, based on you get something so we say if I see for social media, you know really they affiliated to Arsenal like that, but you go they funny. I go say, okay, let me talk about it. Look at this picture you are seeing on the screen, ESPN post. After the match where Tottenham was play against Leicester City, where they lose. So as a team, they go the dugouts and they go the dressing room. One of the Tottenham Hotspur fans, when they tell Angel Postecoglou, say, we are going down with you. We are going down with you. They are taking us to relegation. The coach already, they don't go inside, the coach won't come outside, back when they look the person, who talk that thing? When they look the person, you don't talk anything, no, you just look the person, look the person, look the person. You just go back inside. I wish I could see the video. It was very, very funny. Like when the final, like, you are taking us to relegation, we are going out. It was very funny, but it is what it is. Now, Alexander Isak has spoken about his future. So, Babakole explained, he was telling Swedish publication Football Scatterland or Scannerland. So, Babakole talks, because they asked him about in contracts for Newcastle. The contract is going to be expiring in 2028. So, throughout my career, I've never talked about or really commented on the move rumors during the season, said the Swede. There have been many such years where it has been talked about. It doesn't affect me really. I'm commenting on my situation in Newcastle and I've never had any problem here. I'm fully focused on my task here and that will have a fantastic season. There are still great opportunities for that. I have no thoughts about anything else Isak added. The only thing I can say is that a lot of information and rumors often come out. Much of what you read is not true. So that's all I can say about the whole thing. And that's quite the way it is. You get, for this transfer window, you hear some truths, you hear some half-truths, you hear some things that are false. But at the end of the day, that's why sometimes get news I go here, I go say make a still tell on about. At the end of the day, I'll put a caveat. I'll say take it with a pinch of salt because we don't really dey too forward. You get, we don't go they carry the way. So we just they take them very, very easy. Because most of the people talk all these things, they still be credible people. You get, but sometimes sources can give you half-truths. You get, that's what they be. So let's move on to other stories. Now, they say Kunha has already informed other clubs that he wants to join Arsenal. You get, so it's no longer a secret. I think Team Talk mentioned this thing some time ago. So they say any other clubs don't clear them. So now Arsenal or nothing. And the reason we make they choose Arsenal or nothing is because of say we don't compete for the title. Nobody that wants to come to the EPL to play that does not want to win the title. You get, or be in contention, like the excitement. You want to experience the Champions League football. You want to experience it. So that's part of what they drive the guy to want to move to Arsenal, and that one self, that good enough reason. It makes sense. But let's just see, because Wolves no go sell him, I no go lie for you. If Wolves sell him, I'll be shocked. They no go sell him, because if they sell him, bye-bye to EPL. Now, remember I was telling you about this Juventus pushing Vlahovic to Arsenal again, because they don't bench him like 3 times consecutively because the coach is sending him a message. Juventus are trying to push, this report, by the way, was put out by Football Transfers. It said Juventus are trying to push Dusan Vlahovic out of the club this month after leaving him on the bench for a 3rd successive game. Vlahovic has been a substitute for Juventus in the last 3 games against Atlanta, AC Milan, and Napoli. Imagine this kind of big games where you will if you say, now what did they make Rash for the Vex? Now when they no play me for the Manchester derby, say, it owe me, coachy. When you come and see Manchester, they owe me, they come on me. We say I get award from England, the Queen. You didn't want for my charity. I'm on this players get ego. Yeah, so now all those kinds of things. So back to Vlahovic, he has been a substitute 3 times in this kind of big games. In the first 2 of these games, Juventus manager Thiago Motta opted to play Nico Gonzalez out of position. Imagine your manager choose to play a person who's going to be number 9. Play him out of position in the first 9 row where you did. Which would that message you define? Like, are you waiting for a Babalawo or a seer or a visionary to call you and say, come, your village people after you, I saw something, this question don't like you. Are you waiting for that? What stops you from tendering a transfer request? Okay, since you don't want me, let me go. Now, what's in the respect of Vlahovic? You want to be suffering in silence to kill your career? Come on back to us now. So nothing's with me at the respect, because you should use your tongue and count your teeth and read the handwriting on the wall. Now, what's in the respect? But who knows? Maybe this way the talks if you don't do them already for behind the scene, and we are not aware. Who knows? No just the shisha. But I see something like my body might have this tingling sensation. My body is telling me as time they go towards the ending, Arsenal will go that way. But not just the watch. Now, Michael Richards, instead when he talks, say, oh, what's happened to Miles with Skelly? So it don't make sense to say him too. Say that the worst decision we don't ever see for the Premier League football history. You get, so they say this happened week in, week out. And they say, make you no lie, I didn't get love for Michael Oliver, I respect him. I think he's a top referee, but he makes mistakes. And we all make mistakes. So when we are doing our punditry, even as pundits done, they make mistakes. We ask, how can we improve? Because that's what any normal human being does. They own up to that mistake. But how on earth they can go to VAR, look at the screen, look at it multiple times, not even a split second to look at it, but 10 seconds, 20 seconds, multiple different angles, and they still think that's a red. I don't like using the word disgrace because I feel like it's easy to throw that word out, but if you look at the magnitude of that decision, it was so poor, and for them to double down on this, I just think it is shocking, it is appalling, it is clinical. Everybody they talk plenty, but well, when I leave matter for Matthias, Jare, don't happen to say don't happen. If to say we can't lose Zuko, wait till we for the talk. Or this one where everybody they talk. If to say we lose, what would we have been saying? So it don't happen to say don't happen. Let's just free the matter. Let's not come and be crying over spilled milk. Now the only two way me I go fit talk be that for now. All right, so I think it's a fine place for us to bring you our first message from our sponsor, Mobi Wealth Associates and Co Limited. They're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works, mechanical and fabrication services, and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Kennywood Road, Oreas, the opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, do reach out to them. Now, Alan Shearer, 9 billion person come and give us updates from what they hear from in own internal sources at the PGM well. So what in they hear now about Miles Skelly red card? They say they no go overturn am. Aji, say they no go overturn am. See now waiting in sources internally. They tell her because Alashira thinks the PGM won't overturn Miles Skelly red card. However, when speaking on the Restless Football podcast, Alashira admitted that he has heard otherwise because everybody say they will overturn it, they will overturn it, they will overturn Bruno Gumare, Bruno Fernandes, they will overturn it. He say nothing, no, they no go overturn anything. He said discussing Luis Kelly red card alongside Gary Lineker, and Shearer said this got the impression that the PGM will reverse that decision, given that they don't. And that it wasn't enough reason. There wasn't enough reason to do so. But when you read the entirety of this particular report, you say people don't tell and say nothing they saw. But the thing is, the people with the seats for the appeal board, they are former players and they are former managers, and I don't think they will feel that thing deserves a red card. Does it deserve a yellow card? Yes. Was it a reckless foul? Yes. But does it reach the threshold of a serious foul that is deemed for a straight red card that will make you miss 3 games? I don't think so. And many people don't think so either. So, but more they watch how this drama will unfold. As of now, I think maybe on Friday, when I think I go do press conference, we'll go hear from. Okay, before the Champions League, I think I'll do press conference. They'll go hear from her. Whether we don't appeal, but we never appeal because for now we don't really have any clarity on that. So once that clarity comes in, I will relay the information sooner. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, the biggest news of the day is the fact that even Fabrizio Romano will be our transfer goal. The talk say Arsenal are working hard privately to bring in players. So they're working privately. So let's see how everything will work at the end of the day. We just hope they get it done. And this Arsenal own, as Bruno Fernandes self appeal work. In fact, I don't even forget the context what happened between that Bruno Fernandes case. We make the appeal work because we need to compare both contexts within a similar situation. Because you don't just say, okay, because the overturn Bruno Fernandes will overturn us now. No, it doesn't really work like that. So I'll just check. Maybe before the evening news, I will compare and contrast both situations. So I think it's a fine place for us to go. So thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's been a pleasure. So till then, that game out, guys. All right. Ciao. Bye-bye.